Today I will be doing everything that Hamza says for 24 hours. Hamza recently gave us a list of 21 things to avoid to boost testosterone and fertility, which is a pretty good deal. I have the list ready here and I will be following it completely today. If I missed anything, I do push-ups to failure. Join me? The first thing on the list is keeping my phone in the pocket. Now this is something that probably most of us do, but it's also a thing that's so easy to fix. Just take it out of your phone. If you have a backpack, put it in there. If you don't, hold it in your hand. The reason you shouldn't hold your phone in your pocket is something that you probably have heard of already, but you might not have believed. There's these signals, there's these Bluetooth things, everything, and when it's in your pocket, it's very close to your balls. So that might hurt your fertility and your testosterone. The second thing is keeping the Wi-Fi or data on your phone on all of the time. Okay, I'm literally going to turn on airplane mode right now. Here it is. It's also something that we all do, but it's also something that's easily fixed. Just when you're not using the phone, airplane mode, easy. There is also no distractions from notifications, everything, so that's a side benefit, I guess. The third thing is keeping your Wi-Fi data on your computer or laptop all of the time. This is an even easier fix. I'm gonna just click 2 buttons on my computer and boom. When I need it, I'll turn it back on, but not keep it on frequently. Fourth thing on the list is wearing a smartwatch for more than 1 hour a day. I don't have a smartwatch, so that's not gonna be a problem for me. Fifth thing, keeping your data or your Wi-Fi on the smartwatch all the time. I don't have a smartwatch, so not a problem. Might be for you though. Sixth thing on the list is touching plastics frequently. Now I'm debating if I should do push-ups for this or not because it says frequently and I'm just holding this right now, but actually let me do this first. This might come as a surprise to you because you touch plastics all of the time. What is the problem with touching plastics? They are estrogenic. There's things in the plastics that are proven to lower your testosterone and potentially hurt your fertility. But we touch plastics all of the time, right? The keyboard is plastic, the mouse is plastic, the microphone is plastic. That chair you're sitting in might be plastic. So it's really hard to avoid this. But the point is to just minimize how much you touch plastics. If it can be less, then do it. For example, this thing right here. I drink out of a metal bottle. I could have got a plastic one, but I didn't. This is better. Just see what you can do. Now, this is an interesting one. Frequently eating and drinking out of plastics. What if your meat is touching plastic? I mean your food, of course. It's also hard not to eat anything from plastics because most of the meats come in plastic packages. See whatever you can do to reduce the amount of your food touching plastics. Now the next thing on the list is gonna make a little bit of a complication. Drinking tap water. So as you heard, we shouldn't drink from plastics and we shouldn't drink tap water. So what can we drink? I wanted to find a natural source of water to go there and drink from there, but they told me that that's not even too clean itself. So what do? I guess the best possible thing that I could do for this video is to go get a glass bottle of sparkling water and drink that for today. So that's what I did. I think that's the only solution that I could come up with instead of doing push-ups. 9th thing on the list is smoking, which I don't do, so I'm safe for today. You might, so stop it. 10th thing is drinking alcohol. If you watch my previous videos, there's an interesting story about alcohol, but I don't drink any anymore, so that's not gonna be a problem today. I think I don't have to explain why drinking alcohol and smoking is bad. It's horrible for testosterone, it's horrible for fertility. Don't do it at all. Next thing is using a deodorant, fragrance, or an aftershave. Now this one is a little bit tricky because nobody wants to smell. Aftershave, I can go without it. Deodorant, the recommended thing is to use the one in a stick, not the one in a spray. And luckily I have that, so there is a way around it. And fragrances, well, I guess I'm not gonna smell nice. The reason you should avoid these is because they, well, just like with anything else, they contain estrogenics, which are things that hurt your testosterone and fertility. Next thing is sitting next to people who wear fragrances. Now, I hope nobody in the gym is going to wear a fragrance because there's not much I can do about that, but I'm guessing that they're likely not going to. So we're good. Next thing is kissing women who wear makeup. This is not gonna be a problem. Next thing is using a product to style your hair. Just before I was going to make this video, I was thinking about using something to style my hair because I haven't got a haircut in a while and I look bad. So I was thinking maybe if I put something in there, but if I did that, that would actually make me do push-ups now. Products to style your hair also contain estrogenics, so that's a thing that you should avoid. Now, next thing is using a normal toothpaste. I got this specifically for this video. It's like a toothpaste, but in a powder. You take some of it and you put it on the toothbrush. And then now it's all on my fingers. It's ginger flavored. It's free from substances such as fluorides, colorants, fragrances, preservatives, microplastics, animal testing, great. But it's free from a lot of the chemicals that your normal toothpastes have that are estrogenic, so it's much better for your testosterone and fertility. Now I think we come to a point where I'll have to do push-ups using a normal shampoo or body wash. I looked around the internet, I couldn't find anything. Now keep in mind I live in Croatia, so market here is much smaller than in the US or in a bigger country. So if you're from a bigger country, go look for something. Let's go do push-ups to failure. Next thing on the list is wearing clothing that you didn't check the material of. So you shouldn't wear clothing with polyester. And polyester, you know, it's like sport jerseys and gym shirts. Now, I know this might not be an easy thing to give up. It's not for me either. But polyesters contain plastics, and as we know, plastics are not good to touch. And especially not under high temperatures. So if you're wearing a sports shirt that contains plastic in the gym and you're sweating with it, that's just your body eating up even more estrogenic chemicals. The next thing is sitting down for more than 4 hours a day. Now, I'm guilty of this. I edit my YouTube videos for more than 4 hours a day, so I have to be sitting down. And I guess there goes more push-ups. The reason you shouldn't be sitting down that much is because your balls are being squeezed between your legs and they're being heated up, which is not good for your balls. Andrew Huberman said this: your balls shouldn't be heating up. It's gonna hurt your fertility, it's gonna hurt your testosterone. So if you don't have to sit down all day, stand up a little bit, go for a walk. And now, since we're on the topic of heating your balls, hot showers, saunas, anything that gets your body and your balls on a too high temperature is not good for your fertility or testosterone. Avoid saunas, avoid too hot showers. Cold showers are better for you anyways. So, and I'm going to shower today in a cold water. It's pretty much at this point habits anyways. And now the 20th thing is being fat. I don't have to explain why being fat is bad for you. I'm not fat, so it's not a problem for me. And the last thing is being underweight, so skinny. Also, you know, you can guess that being skinny is not that healthy, neither for your testosterone or for anything else, just like being fat. So if you're skinny, go bulky. I'm not skinny, so today I'm safe. So now you might feel a little bit overwhelmed with all of this. I understand that. I felt like that too when I first heard all of these things, but the point is not to have all the things perfect. This is just a silly challenge for one day. You're not gonna have to do this every day. I couldn't do that. Hamza can't do that either. It's not about living in a cabin in the woods. It's about getting as much of these things as you possibly could into order and taking small steps. So for example, if you're skinny or you're fat or you're smoking or doing alcohol, these are the first things that you should probably look to. And then when you figure these things, you can maybe stop keeping your phone in your pocket. You can maybe start turning off the data on your phone. That's not that hard. If you can get something like this, get it. It's good for your health. So build these things up little by little, and eventually you might come to a point where you actually kiss women. I mean, where you don't kiss women with makeup. Jokes aside, these are important things. Chances are, if you're in this space, you already know that your testosterone is important. So is your fertility, because you want to have kids, trust me. I would recommend you to go watch Hamza's video on this. It's pretty long, it's longer than an hour for sure, but I'm gonna link it in the description, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. He explains it much better than me. And if you're not willing to watch an hour-long Hamza video right now, maybe bookmark it for later, and now you can watch this video over here, which is about how I was wrong about Andrew Tate. If that sounds interesting, you can just click it over here. If you don't want to, that's fine. Have a great day, and God bless you, bro.